Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. This is Jessica along with Andrea and Naira. We will be talking about the English competence. To begin, I like to share we go follower topics. Present simple, past continuous, present perfect, comparative and superlative archetype, regular and regularly, verbs, duration and preposition, customer service, day duration, or whether or later, future tense, expectation.
Hi everyone, I hope that you are very well. I'm going to present to introduction and general objective. The overall objective of this learning outcome is to understand English text, communicate assertively, and express yourself in English, understand written materials and such as websites, brochures, computer graphics, advertisement, and interactive games. Language to talk about occupation and daily routine, and for each topic of daily life, but also the most important teaching in technical issues of records management. Question affirmations, negative, comparative, and superlative. Skills to read and understand. How to write letters, to ask questions, to order, to suggest, use modal verbs, and content related to records management, such as how to write an email, a letter, or a formal communication. The topics addressed in this competence relate to records management are customer service and how we can communicate better to make the conversation with the customer effective, as well as the creation of text in each tense, listening and understanding the main idea of a given video. This means being able to understand the main theme of the video being shown and being able to archive a formal conversation with someone. It means a conversation with an open interaction. I will begin by giving an example of the basics, the vocabulary used in our era of study of records management.
How is a structure of the present simple? I will define examples by this topic. 1. He stores document. 2. She read email. 3. He listened to his voicemail. 4. He did store record. 5. They keep information orderly.
The verb be past simple. It is a verb tense used to describe actions that have happened in a previous time. Examples: 1. He was a writer. 2. He was a lawyer. 3. He was excellent in his profession as a human resources manager. Past continuous. The past continuous is a verb tense that describes actions that were being performed at a time in the past to which reference is made and then continued. Use 1. To emphasize that something lasted for a while. Use 2. to indicate that a longer action in the past was interrupted. Use 3 to express that two actions were happening at the same time. Examples. 1. I was working all day. 2. While we're working on the computer, my cat suddenly climbed on it. 3. I was typing in a mail while my coworker was reading a report. Present perfect. It is a verb tense in the English language that narrates events that have already occurred at a specific time or in the past but still have relevance in the present. Examples. 1. I have lived in Bogota for 10 years. 2. I have been working for 2 years at University of Cauca. And 3. I have been an effective person in my work.
Comparative y superlative adjective. Comparative adjective are used to compare or qualify between or the more things, animal or people. Superlative adjective expresses maximum degree of the characteristic of a element with respect to order the same group or condition. For example, what's the difference between classification and retention schedule is each Colombia in Canada? So different. In Canada, in information is the retention schedule the more specific. In Canada, the retention rate is the sort. In Canada, the policies are different since it is the more specific policies. In Canada, the retention schedule makes a small retention. In Canada, the definition procedure is longer. So, in Colombia, information in the retention schedule is easier. In Colombia, the retention time is longer. In Colombia, the policies of different sin is the more specific policies. In Colombia, defined decision procedure is short.
Regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs. These verbs are the ones that form the past simple in affirmative sentences, and the past participle must add the ed or the to the verb. In this lesson, we explain everything you need to know about the past simple. Irregular verbs. These verbs are those that break the rule of regular verbs, that is, irregular verbs are those that do not need ed or did for them past simple or past participle form. Example 1. Like 594 of 2000 has changed. 2. I like the new job. 3. I went to the National Archives last year.
I'm gonna talk about the addresses that are important for locating us anywhere in our country or anywhere in the world. For example, for you to locate in a street are these directions. This topic goes hand in hand with prepositions like down the stairs or among the boxes or near the box or in front of or around the box, below the box. In short, they are used to join words or ideas that are related to each other. I will make an example. So the box is near the documents. And other example is I spy something that is on the desk to the left of the screen and the next two binders. I will give an example of a direction. The goal is to go to the museum, to go straight on Main Street, to left of the supermarket, to right on the next corner, go past the cinema, and you will find the library. If you cross the street, you will find the bookstore there. Go along the main road until you find the gas station, and the museum is just around the corner.
Customer service. Customer service refers to all action implement for customer before, during and after the project. Also now a customer server it is performed to fulfill the satisfaction of product of or service. This process is voiceover, target, and factor.
On the learning content related to document management, I will describe how to write a letter. Okay, a letter is a means of communication written by a sender and sent to a receiver. Usually the recipient's name and address appears on the front of the envelope. The sender's name and address appears on the back of the envelope or on the front. The order is the date, the data of the addresses, the body of the letter, and the closing and signature of the sender. Just start with the date, then the data of the person who received the letter, then the position, the address below, and the city finally in the data of the destiny, then the cordial greeting if that person is Mr. or Miss, then the motif of the letter, which is made up of the body of the next in three parts, and finally the closing and signature of the sender.
We used to straight shot, used to do something. When we type about something, we did regularly in the past, but don't in note. For example, he used to go to court at 5 o'clock. A follower get used to express take and station situation becomes more comfortable. For example, I could not get used to driving on the wrong side of the street. Be used to express that situation is not or stretch, or it's no longer no or stretch. You have experience in money time. For example, I'm not used to getting up early.
Hey, this topic is about all the future tense. The future tense is a verb tense used to talk about something that will happen or will be true in the future. For example, he will be here soon. I will give you a call. What will you do? It will be sunny tomorrow. Okay, we talk about of use of will and use of going to. We use will when we talk about a decision we made spontaneously. For example, I am tired. I will talk with my boss about of my work. We use going to when we talk about the activities we have planned and will do in the future. First, we are going to stop at the coffee shop to buy coffee. Then we are going to pick you up.
And that brings us to the end. I would like to thank instructor Estefania Herrera for her guidance and support in the competencies and you for your time and attention today. That they are very well.